So yeah, I hope you guys are doing good. We've got an interesting mix of cast. Let me talk through some of these guys for you. Give you a bit of stuff. I'll wait until it moves through to the next person, and I'll see where it's at. Okay, so this person on scene is Septimus. He is a sorcerer, cross-blooded bloodlines. He is an Aasimar born to elven parents. His bloodline is orc and bronze dragon, which means somewhere in his past, some form of bronze dragon got involved with one of his relatives. At some point, an orc got involved in his relatives, and then because he's an Aasimar, somewhere in his past, also a good outsider also got familiar with his relatives. So he's got a very interesting family tree. Let's put it there. This strapping big guy with the axe is Thraster Grimsteel. He is a barbarian from the lands of Numeria, which is a very interesting location. There are androids, there are giant mechanical monsters, and barbarian tribes. It's it's a weird, wacky place. But like I said in the intro, you only survive if you're cunning, if you're strong, or better, both. So traits. We've got let's do Septimus. So he took the Rift Warden a Rift Warden Orphan. That is his one and only trait for his character. Thraster Grimsteel took the trait of Stolen Fury. He is also he's an armored hull barbarian rather than your typical barbarian. Then I believe the next person up is going to be Champ Rush, human paladin of Iomedae. His traits: he is a child of the Crusades. His other trait is chosen of Iomedae. Now, we have somewhat homebrewed amendments to Child of the Crusades. Child of the Crusades normally says, let's see. Your parents stood strong against the demons of the world when facing down the worst this world had and the great beyond. And Child of the Crusade is basically meant to be, you can find like a family member pretty much anywhere. Cousins, aunts, uncles, second cousins removed. You'll find them everywhere. Like your family are like generational crusaders. We've changed that. Champ was an orphan of the Whirlwind, raised in an orphanage. This orphanage basically trained children to become crusaders. It was a church of Iomedae. They were given education. They were taught their words. They were taught their numbers. But they were also taught weapon use, how to look after weapons. And you kind of graduated as one of basically three classes. You either became, in Champ's case, Champ Rush, which basically are paladins. You would then find others with the last name of Brand, which were all Inquisitors, and everyone else with the last name of Ward would become clerics. And they were trained, and they were like, as from a young age, they were like educated and trained to become effectively kind of indoctrinated into the war against the abyss at a young age. And then last but not least, we have Janetta Page Moonstruck, a sylph shaman of the speaker of the Um, she is a speaker of the past, which means she has the heavens spirit, but then she has the time and ancestor mysteries. Her traits: she is a devout visionary and touched by divinity. And she is a follower of Desna, and unlike most of sylphs, which have like the swirly patterns and the kind of airy markings, she has constellations, as you can see on that picture right there. She has constellation markings. She is very much more inclined and joined